Oh, let me just turn the music down. There we go. Hello and welcome back with more Final Fantasy IV. I've essentially done everything because I just wanted to grind levels and whatnot. I did manage to get the rainbow pudding, so I have safe travels augment, which means no random encounters, which helps me finish off a lot of the other stuff. Didn't manage to get a pink tail. If you know, you know. Did a lot of the boss fights. Got some ribbons. And then I found out that one of the boss gives you 2 ribbons just for defeating it, which I did forget about. Yeah, so we're just gonna casually stroll and get to the end. The reason I'm starting here and not right at the final fight is just so you can essentially see what I have to go through to go through this dungeon. Although I have never done this in hard mode, even when I originally played it when the game first came out. So I'm hoping it's not too bad. I mean, it is the final fight, and I do recall there's some fuckery. We should be fine. So here, there's all the crystals that we collected again. Although I think they look slightly different to where you saw them in-game. But this is where we go, in the teleporter. There was no cutscene or anything, there's just, we will guide you to the core. What the crystals are telling us. And then now we're in this real messed up location. After playing V Rising, it feels like the camera's too zoomed in. Even though this was a 3DS game, so, yeah, no. It's fine. Alright. So, previously there's like hidden areas and stuff where you gotta walk off the map. Most of them were just like for random items and stuff. But in this dungeon, it's mandatory. Like you can't get to the end without figuring it out. Just gotta remember. I gotta remember the way. I think it's down here. Yeah. But there's a lot of annoying enemies. A lot of static conditions as usual. So wait, is it this way? I think it is. No. Wrong already. We gotta go this way. It's quite convoluted, but you know, it's fine. I think the main thing is just the abysmal drop rates to begin with. So you can't get some of the stuff that would assist until much later in the game. But still, yeah. I think if I was playing this normally, it wouldn't be so bad. But I'm trying to get it done so I can finish it and then play something else. Alright, this is where it starts getting weird. I think it's this one. I think we can only go in one direction. I think it's up further. But yeah, so they seem obvious like caves, but trying to figure out where to actually go. It's a bit jank. I think it's this one? I've been farming in here for so long, you think I'd remember this shit. But I do not. Yeah, I think this is right. There's a lot of bosses that stop you at certain locations that you have to fight, like behemoths and whatnot. Not too bad. Surprisingly, there's some really interesting tactics that I saw online because, you know, I got destroyed a little. But a lot of enemies are susceptible to slow, which is interesting. And quite a few are susceptible to berserk. So you cast berserk on the enemy, and then it won't be able to do all its bullshit attacks on you because it's just going to be doing a standard basic attack. But I got some of the legendary weapons. I had already got a few ribbons by the time I came up to the ribbon boss, so it wasn't actually that difficult. And I used like all my money, well not all of it, but a lot of it, to stock up on some stuff to throw. Because I'm going to keep Edge at the back. His magic isn't very useful. His attack maybe, but I think throwing will do more damage. But yeah, and I can't be bothered dealing with the random fights. I'm already max level right now, so we don't get anything from it. Although I didn't manage to get a Artemis bow that I think is a thing. I got the arrows, but it's not like I'm even going to be using Rosa to physically attack in the final fight, so they're just kind of irrelevant anyway. So I figured just move on. Although I do feel like I'm missing some final gear for Edge, but in terms of like clothing, I could be wrong. It's hard to say. I was using a guide for this dungeon, but if you didn't get it in this one and it was to be received prior, then I may have missed it because I noticed he didn't really get anything. He got Genji armor, but weirdly I noticed Kane had Genji armor when he came back into the team. So that's not that special if Kane had it already. It will take off an augment in the last area, I believe. Yeah. So right at the end, I'll take off the safe travels from Cecil. I might give him, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't got many augments that are handy, but I might give him counter attack or draw attack, sorry. But I don't think, from what I've read, I think it might be useless for the final, whoops, boss. Because I don't think he does many stuff. But there's the core of the moon, I guess. They haven't said anything about it. We'll just do draw attacks, just anyway. Alright. And here we go. Sure there'll be some cutscenes.
Golbez, Fusoya.
There's Zemus. There's Yellow Nails. Billowing Cloak. Baraga. That's pretty good damage, actually. Yeah, apparently slow's good. I don't think hold's gonna work. Yeah. Many bosses do not get affected by stuff. Oh shit, I should have actually changed one thing. It's nearly done. Give your power to Meteor. Very well. Yes, use all your strength. Twin Meteor. That broke the limit. Even when this mortal shell is gone, my spirit will live on. Those flashes, they do be blinding. But yeah, I should have changed the battle speed a bit slower so we don't get moited quickly.
We did it. What a waste. Such incredible power, and all of it warped to evil ends.
Perhaps it was the power that warped it.
Oh, you've come.
Looks like we were too late. You were supposed to leave him for me.
Cecil.
Cecil.
Cecil. Oh. Was that energy or a word?
Death only fueled the evil within him. Seamus. No, Zeromus. This time I will finish what I set out to do. Zeromus, be gone!
Oh. He's like a Tangrowth. But, a bit more coned. 0? That's crazy. Zeus, meteor isn't working. The Golbez use the crystal. Crystal. Tread the path of darkness. That crystal will shed no light for you. Your hands will only stain it darker still. Die. Counter meteor. Well, it's not like they could withstand much. Oh, we died as well. Okay.
You shall be next. Come, pass into this darkness I have brought.
Oh, each a tower?
Elder! Cecil and the others!
Indeed. Now is the time we pray for them. No, for the entire world. Hallam, Olam, we must see that all the prayers made here reach Cecil and his friends on the moon.
Cecil, my friend. This is your chance. Please have courage.
We'll all be waiting for you.
Return safe.
Didn't even move their lips.
For the sake of the whole Earth.
Rise up! Our prayers are with you. Come on, you can do it! Cecil! Everyone!
Great moon, please, hear our prayers.
Brother.
Oh, brother. Oh.
Cecil, it must be you.
Wisdom.
Zeromus. This is the end for you, not us.
What? Everyone's dead? Okay. The prayers will save us. Let us help you. Their prayers bestow life. Have courage. And trust in yourselves. I'm pretty sure they did. Oh, their prayers bestow strength. I'm pretty sure this similar thing happened in Final Fantasy 3 with like Doga and Ume. Maintain your focus. Come back to us, you hear? Their prayers bestow vitality. I think it means, moon, shine your light upon them. My brother. Use the hallowed light within you. Allow it to fill the crystal. Zeromus, show your true face. Their prayers imbue Cessa with holy might. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Oh, he's shaking. Alright. Shitting everyone. Hey, Sakali, welcome in. How's it going? Actually, can I steal now? Let's. Has no items. Alright, so it's gonna be the next stage. Actually, I can use an item. What's it called? What's the slow? Buttons. Did I use protect? I have not, but I'll do it now. How's it going? Alright, I think that's all I can do at this stage. I don't think Bleak works, I guess, unless it's physical attacks. I guess he could use darkness. And then Cecil can use the crystal, which is probably at the end. Zeromus reveals his true nature. Gurg arg. Things are good indeed. Third day off? Oh, who's this guy? Raining, not so great, but I think we need to steal this guy. All magical satisfacts are null. Alright, let's try that again. Haste all. I think we can slow him. We can get to it. It's been raining. Can't spray paint? What are you spray painting? Are you making stuff? No effects. I thought it could be slowed. Has the guide lied to me? Did I steal? I don't know. Counter Osmos. I don't know, I just want black. Maybe that was Bahamut? Right. Let's do shell. This attack. What about meteor? I keep forgetting to check if I've stolen from him or not. I feel like I'm just wasting his turns. I gotta try. Because apparently you can only get a specific... Alright, he's got no items. So I think we took the dark matter from him. Which was what we need. Alright, let's throw... I got a knife, which is like super rare item. I got it from... Wait, where the fuck's my knife? Oh, there it is. It's supposed to do like a shit ton of damage. Oh, big bang? Alright, we need to... Where? Heal everyone? That's not big damage, that's max damage. We'll do a little bless. Everybody may die. Thema Shuriken. We might have to do sooner. In spray painting upshot frames to make into a gallery wall. Ooh, that could be fun. I'm sure you'll be posting it in Strider's Discord. Sap. Can I get rid of sap? Love to see it. So darkness. No, I'm not. I've been like, back in the day, I used to make cosplay props. Oh, he's about to do Big Bang again. Okay. You can jump. We'll hold on for this. So I was doing like a lot of spray painting and like using the oil paints to make it look like depth and shit. Oops, I don't want to throw a boomerang. I don't know what he just did. But I'll just cure us anyway. He's doing damage. A lot of decision making, fair. It can be where you get choice paralysis as well. He's meteor. Oh no, that's us meteoring. No, that's him meteoring. Please. I think just a little extra heal. Wait, have we lost out? No, we haven't. Though Kane's probably gonna die. I think we did it. That was much easier than I thought. Everyone, I looked online for like a rough guide and everyone was complaining how difficult it was. Unless there's like a second form. Yeah, I see what you mean by decision making. Wall art is difficult to sort of figure out what looks good in...
You've truly done it.
Composition.
I'd no idea there was such strength in you.
I thought you guys died.
You of the blue planet may have already grown more powerful than we of the moon.
It does rather look that way, doesn't it?
But what of the final words Zeromus spoke?
As long as there is darkness.
There will always be evil in men's hearts. We, all of us, bear a touch of darkness, just as surely as we bear light, much as with the twin sets of crystals. And the darkened underworld that rests beneath your planet's brighter surface. But as long as there is darkness, so will there always be light.
Sure.
Just as the light within you rose to overcome the shadow cast by Zemus.
Well, now that you mention it, I did feel a bit of glow.
Are you joking? It's a miracle Zemus didn't end up using you.
My love of justice kept him at bay, no doubt.
Mate.
Well then, the time has come for me to join my people in their sleep. What will you do now?
Sleep.
We will return to our planet.
Our friends are waiting.
I see. You are lucky to have such friends. I look forward to the day we can meet again.
Might you permit me to accompany you?
You would join me?
I would. I cannot return. Not after all I've done. And I would very much like to meet my father's people at least one time.
I see. Yes, our blood flows in your veins too. You know this will be a very long slumber.
I do. Cecil, you called me brother. I suppose I can expect no more than that. All you've suffered until now has been because of me.
We must go now and sleep. We will pray for the peace of your planet. Come, let us go.
Nap
Yes.
time.
Cecil,
Is this all right, letting him go?
your brothers.
Farewell.
Oh.
Cecil?
Let him cook. He's thinking. He's buffering.
Farewell, my brother.
Sorry, it's difficult to keep a straight face. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts propaganda. Yeah, basically all the Final Fantasies are like that. And then it was inevitable what happened with Kingdom Hearts. They were always going down that route. So the sun, oh, birth from womb of dragons more and born unto the stars. By light and darkness cast aloft, dreamtide oaths resworn. Moon is swathed in ever light, snare again to no eclipse. Earth with hallowed bounty reconciled, yet fleeting is the reverie. When moon from shadow has egressed, guided forth anew by light made manifest, too bound by ties of blood, by time and fate, when then rest apart, onto lunar light and Gaian beast. I was slow, and I took my sweet ass time, but then it just sped up. Where I can catch up. I'm pretty sure I missed some words. And there's the whale going back to sleep in the water. Well then, let us begin today's lesson. All right. Where is Palom? Oh, not again. So I cast a mighty bullet. What? Whack. When are you going to stop that? The Elder's furious with you. How many times must I tell you the same thing before it sinks into that thick skull of yours? You have a deal of growing up to do if you have a plan to be the sort of mage Teller was. 2 more hours of spell transcription for you. Oh, not again. You've only yourself to blame, you know. Your young highness, there, you are the heir to our kingdom's throne. You have responsibilities. I know that. Then might I suggest you stop chasing after this dream maiden of yours and start fulfilling some of them? Right, right. A little more sincerity would go a long way. But Rydia, there's not a girl in this world that will ever come close to you. Your Highness. That's the Eidolon King, aka Leviathan, by the way. She has become a fine young woman indeed. And to think she would return here to us. Rydia. I don't know who this guy is. Rydia, why do you have fangs? I want to be the same as you. Wait, did he say do or don't? I wasn't paying attention. What do you mean? We're all the same. There's no difference between humans and Eidolons. The Feymark is going to become a very interesting place in the days ahead, isn't it? Most certainly, and one not lacking for beauty. Mate, keep it in your pants. All that matters is what's inside us. Isn't that right, Cecil? That's not Cecil, that's Yang. Horny. Alright, that's right, he's not even the king. Wait, no, isn't he? No. You're a queen now. Won't you make a little effort to speak like one, mate? Yang, you know I can't stand all that prim and proper stuff. Oh no, it's already past time for today's training. Come along. Yes, Your Highness. Oh, he's running out on me. His name is demoted to former king now. Do not fault your husband. He'll build a fine new fable for all of us. I've no doubt of it. Or Edward, though. He just wanted to play music and fall in love. Instead, he got an air raid on him. Prince Edward. Sing us the song about the paladin again. I would be most happy to, but not until you've finished your chores for the day. You want the castle to be back the way it was again, don't you? Oh, gross. It's forcing children into labor? But you promised you'll sing, right? Oh, no. Please wait for me. I must be strong and live on here for the people of Damcian. Be at peace with Tella. Wally ho. Listen up, dwarves. We're going to make this castle good as new again. Your Majesty, we've not the materials. Then scrap the tanks. They'll see no more use now anyhow. Maybe? I haven't played the sequel. I don't know if you guys get attacked again. I wonder how Cecil and the others are doing. I've just received some good news in that regard. Cecil and Rosa are to become king and queen of Baron. Really? And not only that, we've been invited to the coronation. Yay. Your Majesty, you're not helping at all. Did I tell you to go and scrap the tanks? Lalihar. Cecil. Rosa. I have no right to bear witness to your joy, not like this. I will temper myself here on Mount Ordeals. And then when I become an even finer dragoon than my father, perhaps I can return. Until that day comes, I can but wish you well. He's so edgy. Like his spear. Oh my. What is it? Oh wait, I don't think we really spoke to this guy. The moon. It's see for yourself. Oh. I'm pretty sure this is new to 3D, the 3D version. I don't remember. I think it's like a super secret dungeon or something. I don't know what we're looking at. Like, we just saw the planet. So we can't be looking at the star. Hello? See? They're not even looking at the moon. We're just floating. We're looking at the planet. We're looking at ourselves. Am I supposed to do something? Oh no. It's just a really slow cut. For some reason. Oops, I missed that. Oh, what is it, Cecil? Nothing. I just could have sworn I heard my brother's voice. You did? It must have been my imagination. What are you two still doing here? It's a beautiful sunny day and there's no time to be... Oh, this is going fast. I'm sorry. I must have track time. We'll have all the time you want later. Ooh. Come along, Rosa. Or should I say, Your Majesty? Please. I'll always be Rosa to you. Really? You mean it? Well then, Rosa, bride... it's going way too fast. It's been a long time since we've seen everyone, hasn't it? They'll be arriving soon. You best hurry too, Cecil. Right. I always forget. Final Fantasy have these cutscenes like this, where there's just text. I'm sure I've heard my brother. He said farewell. But like, you don't get to control the speed. And if you got the settings changed, you ruin your life. Like now. It's Edge. So Rosa's wearing a dress, but Cecil's still just wearing armor. The same armor. Yang couldn't even put a shirt on. Had to free them titties. Now they're letting children in. True. Rydia just struts in. Slay, queen, slay. Ooh, a crown to go on top of his headband. Look, no one said you have to be fashionable to be a king. Alright, end credits. I kind of wish you could still keep him as a Dark Knight, like in Dissidia, but I understand why. It's not in the story. Didn't even show up for the wedding. I'm glad she put some pants on for the wedding though. Well, a dress, but... So Rydia was eventually was originally a child, which makes sense because that's usually what happens to people. But then she went into a world where time flows differently and became an adult in the span of a couple days. Well, a couple days for us. For her, it was years. I'm kind of liking this remix. Matrimonial remix. I am curious about the sequel, but I think I'm going to take a break before I play it, just because I've heard a lot of bad things about it, and I think I'm a bit burnt out on Final Fantasy IV at the moment. So I'm definitely going to be focusing on 3 houses, but if I do decide to pick up a Final Fantasy again, which I will, I might skip to Final Fantasy VI. That guy? As if we care about him. Oh, the Major Sisters. Not the dancing Calcabrina. Italian. Another Italian. Cagnazio? Barbaricia. Another Italian. When I tackle 10? 10 is on my list, because 10 is actually one of the Final Fantasy games I haven't played myself. So I probably should. I played 10 too, just not 10. But I know the story. I just haven't experienced it properly myself. I just know the overarching story. And that the same thing with 6. I've never actually played it myself. Yeah, skip straight to the Yassified one. Look, as I've said before, I'm a slut for job system in Final Fantasy. So if there's like multiple jobs that you can learn and you can swap between them, and Final Fantasy X-2 does a really good job with that. It's such good gameplay. I love it. I haven't. Bravely Default's something I haven't played. I was waiting for it to come to PC, and then when it finally did, I was waiting for a sale. And Square Enix have been kind of stingy with their sales lately. Like, they're not going below 50% off for games that are like 10 years old or something. I'm like, come on, just lower it a little more. But it is something I'm interested in. I know a lot of people... No, I think I'm getting confused. Yeah. Enjoyed the job system, because there was that one that I think was like what started the Bravely Default series, but could be completely unrelated, where there was just this game called the 4 Heroes of Light or Warriors of Light, and it was kind of like Bravely Default style characters, and it was on the DS, I think. But it definitely came out before Bravely Default was a thing. And it was somewhat unrelated to Final Fantasy as well, but had like a lot of the same themes. I'm actually just going to look that up because I do not remember. It was called Final Fantasy The 4 Heroes of Light. So it was a Final Fantasy game, sort of. But it was a spin-off, but like the characters and the classes looked similar to that of Bravely Default. So it's saying here that a sequel of the game was considered by the dev team, but they eventually evolved it into Bravely Default. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, there was actually there's so many good games on DS and 3DS that a lot of people slept on because it's just a Nintendo handheld. But like, if you like job systems, there was Final Fantasy Explorers, which was like a 4-player co-op game. And you run around, it's kind of like Monster Hunter in a way, except it's not just one big monster. You're fighting, like, there's a sort of hub areas that you go to based on different locations. You got to run around, fight the dudes, but like there's a big like task that you need to do. And the big battles were like fighting the summons. That was fun. And I think they did make a sequel, but it was mobile, so like lame. That is Golbez and the mother and father, I believe. Watching over the moons. The end. I did end up taking roughly the time. And now you can tell me about New Game Plus. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy IV. This doesn't have to be the end. You'll now be given the ability to replay the game, retaining all your augments and rare items you acquired for the first time around. If you would like to have this option, be sure to save your game completion data when prompted. You can play through the game up to 3 times in a row. So try giving characters different combinations. What does it mean 3 times in a row? Like, and then you're no longer able to play the game anymore? But be careful, if you're overwriting other save data, the game completion data can only be used for starting a new game. It cannot be loaded on its own. Well then, until we meet again. Alright, so just need to save in a second spot. Limit break. Okay. So I should save here. Oh, right. This is really bright compared to the other screen. Alright, thoughts, feelings. I enjoy Final Fantasy IV. I think the story, as silly as sometimes it gets, I think it's a pretty decent one. It does kind of feel, though, a bit like they're retelling Final Fantasy III, but adding more character to it, because the original Final Fantasy III, you were just nameless children, who didn't really have their own story. The story was about everyone else. But it was still about collecting the crystals, realizing there's a different world, and in this case, in 4, there's like the underworld and the moon. And then you got to collect more crystals. And then you end up fighting some embodiment of something, and all the dead people come back to pray for you. So there's a lot of similar themes. And instead of having a class system, the characters themselves have particular classes that they are. So it feels like a more characterized version of Final Fantasy III. I do like it. I dislike the abysmal drop rates. It's so bad. I ground so much. And hard mode is actually hard. Like, enemies have bullshit tactics. I don't like it. It's fine. It was a challenge, but it just meant I had to grind a lot higher than what I was expecting to just be able to beat the game. But that being said, we will be moving on. Well, that's it for Final Fantasy IV. It's over.